So welcome to this meditation, concentrated gazing. We're going to use the lily pad that's just in front of us as a form of Trataka, which is where we're gazing upon a still point. So you could use a candle flame or maybe the still point that you see within the yantra. And the idea is with this meditation that we gaze upon an object to stop the eyes from moving around and wandering. So this means that we can calm and steady the mind when we keep the eyes still. You'll come into a comfortable seated position. Make sure that you are comfortable, so if you need to sit in a chair, sit in a chair. Otherwise maybe pop yourself onto a blanket. Make sure that you're sat up though, we don't want to be lying down for meditation. And place your hands into your lap. Let your elbows come away from the sides ever so slightly. There's a little tiny gap between the elbows and the rib cage. And create a small lift around the collarbones, drawing the shoulders back, shoulder blades down the back. And soften around any places where you might be holding. So just for a moment, allow the eyes to close and relax and soften around the jaw, back of the neck. Soften around the chest, soften the belly. And the eyes closed, bring your awareness to the sounds that you can hear around you. So perhaps these are sounds that you can hear on this video, so sounds of nature. The water, birds, insects. And perhaps there's sounds that are around you, the space that you're in, that you can hear sort of near and far. Now let that awareness drift onto the breath. Notice where you feel the breath. And just begin to let the next inhale deepen, nothing forceful, just where you feel the breath is going a little bit deeper, slowing the inhale down. And then softly exhale out, nose or mouth. And take a few rounds, just breathing in through the nose. And deeper inhale. And then breathing out, nose or mouth, soft exhale. And just one more. And when you're ready, allow the eyes just to open and fix your gaze upon the lily pad that's just in front there. Aware of its pale pink colours on the petal. Aware of what you can see just around the edges, so the leaves on the water, the reeds that are just behind. Aware of the stillness of the water. And see if you can keep your gaze now fixed. Not staring hard, keep the gaze soft. And at any point if you feel the eyes are beginning to strain, just allow them to close for a moment so they rest. And then reopen them when you're ready. Begin again. And checking that we're not holding the breath. Feel that there's an effortlessness here with the breath and ease. See if you can keep this image. So the image is at the centre of the brows. We're gazing upon this lily pad. And the image there is right at the centre, our brow centre. Keep the gaze fixed. Still aware of those sounds you can hear near and far. Keeping the breath even and steady. Notice how the lily pad is beginning to open. Slowly, the petals are beginning to unfurl. And keep that gaze fixed. And slowly you should begin to notice that you lose some of that peripheral vision. That all you can begin to see is the lily pad that's in front of you. you're ready, let the eyes close and notice if you see any images. So usually we can now see the image that we were gazing upon. I'm going to hold that image at the space between the brows. Keeping that focus now on what you can see with the eyes closed. Notice if any other images come to mind. And let that image go. Bring that awareness back to the sounds you can hear near and far. Back to the breath. Beginning to deepen that next inhale. Softening the exhale. And take a few rounds of breath in your own time, there's no rush. Become aware of the hands and bring the palms of the hands together and just rub them to create a little bit of heat between the palms. And when you feel that you have enough heat between the palms of the hands, place them over the closed eyelids. And just apply a light pressure, so we're not pressing in too hard, just holding the warmth from the hands and the eyes. You can make little circles around with the palms, the heel of the hand, just to stimulate the fluid that's within the eyes, nourishing and cleansing the eye itself. Now keep the chin down, bring the hands down and place them into your lap. The eyes are still closed here. And then keeping the eyes closed, just allow the chin to lift. Think for a moment about setting an intention now, something that's personal and just for you, and perhaps in line with what it is that you perhaps need to bring more of into your life, or something that you're ready to release, to dissolve. And this could be a few words, 3 words maybe that you say to yourself, or just this very short sentence: I am. So I am calm, I am resilient, whatever you need it to be. Okay, now let the eyes just blink a few times. Bring that awareness back to the flower that's just there in front of you. Hold the gaze steady for a moment. Okay, and then bring the hands, just one hand to the chest, roughly round about where the heart is, and the other hand just overlapping there. Take a deep breath into the heart center. Breathe and sigh the breath out. And this is the end of your meditation today. Bring the hands into a prayer. Namaste.